स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल मेड इजी बाय एच.एन. शर्मा की सीरीज में आज हम शियर स्ट्रेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इन बीम ऑफ आई सेक्शन पर एक न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करेंगे और साथ ही साथ मैक्सिमम और मीन शियर स्ट्रेस का रेशियो भी फाइंड आउट करेंगे। लेकिन आगे बढ़ने से पहले आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि अभी तक अगर आपने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और साथ ही साथ साइड में लगे हुए बेल आइकन पर जरूर क्लिक कीजिए ताकि जब भी मैं कोई नया वीडियो अपलोड करूं तो आपके पास में इसका टाइमली नोटिफिकेशन पहुंच सके। So the question is, a beam of I section 50 cm deep and 20 cm wide has equal flanges 2 cm thick and web 1 cm thick. It carries at a cross section a shear force of 200 kilonewton. Determine the shear stress distribution in the beam and also the ratio of maximum shear to mean shear. So this is the cross section of the beam given to us, जिसमें सभी dimensions भी हमको visible हैं. So we have to determine the shear stress distribution in the beam और maximum shear stress और mean shear stress का ratio भी हमें find out करना है. So let's start. Now since the cross section is symmetric about horizontal axis, so neutral axis NA will lie at midpoint of the height 50 centimeter. That is at a distance of 25 centimeter from the top or bottom fiber. Means is neutral axis के about this NA. This figure is symmetric. So obviously this neutral axis will lie at the mid of the height, that is a 25 centimeter from the top or bottom fiber. And the shear force about the cross section given to us is 200 kilonewton, जो कि already हमें दिया हुआ है 200 kilonewton का shear force act कर रहा है. Now we will find out the moment of inertia of this cross section about the neutral axis NA. So we know that moment of inertia for any rectangular body, let us say this is the rectangle with the width b and height h and this is its centroidal axis. तो इसका जो moment of inertia होगा that will be bh cube by 12 about its centroid. So we will use this formula to find out the moment of inertia of this cross section about this neutral axis. So it will be I equal to 20, means this is the b, and h is 50, so this is h. So we are finding out the moment of inertia of this complete rectangle about this neutral axis. So it will be b h cube by 12. So 20 into 50 cube by 12. तो ये जो 20 into 50 cube by 12 है, this is the moment of inertia of this rectangle about the neutral axis. But हमें इस I section का moment of inertia निकालना है, means हमें इतना portion minus करना है, this much of portion. So what we are doing? This is minus 19. 19 is 20 minus 1 centimeter. So this is 19. Remaining portion is 19. So this 19 is B. This is 19 into 46 cube means height. Height is from here to here. So obviously this is 50 minus 2 minus 2. So this is 50 minus 4 is 46. So 19 into 46 cube by 12. So finally we will get that moment of inertia will be equal to 54218 centimeter to the power 4. And if you want to convert it into the meter to the power 4, then we have to multiply it by into 10 to the power of minus 2 to the power 4. So this will become 54218 into 10 to the power of minus 8 meter to the power 4. तो हमने इस क्रॉस सेक्शन का मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया अबाउट द न्यूट्रल एक्सिस भी फाइंड आउट कर लिया एंड दिस इज द वैल्यू. Now we know that shear stress on longitudinal section is given by tau equal to Fa y bar upon Ib, where F is the shear force at the section, A is the area of cross section and B is the width of area considered. Now अगर आप ये कंफर्म नहीं कर पा रहे हैं कि ये रिलेशन हमने कहाँ से फाइंड आउट किया और हम इसे कैसे यूज कर रहे हैं, देन यू कैन गो टू माय लेक्चर नंबर 21 जहां पर हमने हॉरिजॉन्टल shear stress फाइंड आउट करने का रिलेशन डिराइव किया है. सो यू कैन इजिली अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम दिस लेक्चर कि हमने इस रिलेशन को कैसे फाइंड आउट किया. बट हियर वी विल यूज दिस रिलेशन. नाउ shear stress in the flange at the junction with the web. अब हम सबसे पहले निकालेंगे shear stress flange में at the junction with the web, means at this line जो मैं रेड कलर से मार्क कर रहा हूं. So we will use the relation that F equal to Fa y bar upon Ib. So first of all F, so this 200 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton, ये shear force हमें already given है, this is the F. Then area of cross section of what, जिस point पर या जिस line पे हमें shear stress find out करना है उसके above जो भी area है that area we have to consider. So this is the area of cross section that we have to consider. So this is 20 into 2. So this is 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter into 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. So this is the area. And y bar. Y bar means distance of the neutral axis from the centroidal axis of the area considered. जो एरिया हमने कंसीडर किया है उसके सेंट्रोइडल एक्सिस को हम पहले मार्क करते हैं. सो दिस इज द सेंट्रोइडल एक्सिस मींस फ्रॉम द टॉप द डिस्टेंस विल बी 1 centimeter, and from the neutral axis the distance of this centroidal axis will be 25 minus 1 24. So this is y bar. And upon IB, so I is the moment of inertia जो हमने अभी just find out किया था. This is I and B is the width. किसकी width? Shear stress in the flange. हमें फ्लैंज पे shear stress निकालना है. So we will take the width of the flange at the junction. तो जंक्शन पे जो फ्लैंज की width है this is 20 centimeter. So here we are taking 20 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So this is the B. So now solving it further, we will get shear stress in the flange is 1.77 megapascal. So now flange में shear stress की value at the junction with the web we have find it out and this is 1.77 megapascal. So now proceeding further, shear stress in the web at the junction with the flange. अब हम shear stress web पे निकालेंगे. This is the web in the junction with the flange, means at this point or along this line. So now we will use the relation again. So the relation says that this is again tau equal to Fa y bar upon Ib. So putting the values, so F, this is 200 into 10 to the power of 3. This is the F shear force जो already हमें given है. Area, again we will consider the area above this point. जिस point पे हमें shear stress find out करना है उसके above का area हम लेते हैं. So this is again the same area. This is the rectangular portion, means the flange. So area is 20 into 2. So this is 20 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So this is again the area. And now y bar. Y bar means again जो हमने area consider किया है उसका हम centroidal axis निकालेंगे. So this will be at the mid of the 2 centimeter, means from here to here the distance is 1 centimeter. Means इस centroidal axis से neutral axis का जो distance होगा that will be equal to obviously 25 minus 1 means 24 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. So this is y bar. Now I is the moment of inertia जो हमने already find out किया है. And B. Now what is B? B is the width. किसकी width? We are finding the shear stress in the web at the junction with the flange. तो at the junction with the flange web की जो width है this is 1 centimeter. So we are considering this 1 centimeter, means 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So this is the B. So now solving it further, we will get this is 35.4 megapascal. Now similarly, shear stress at the neutral axis. So now consider the neutral axis. This is NA given to us. So at this neutral axis, we will find out the shear stress now. So how to do it? This is, again we will use the same formula, that is tau equal to Fa y bar upon Ib. Now this is F. F is again 200 to 10 to the power of 3. This is F. A. Now area means above this neutral axis. अब हमें इस neutral axis की line पे यहाँ पे shear stress find out करना है तो इसके above हम पूरा area consider करेंगे. So we will consider the area of this flange and also the area of this web, this much of portion. So now for that पहले हम flange consider करते हैं. So this is F. Area of flange is again 20 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. This is the area of the flange. Now ये जो area of flange है इसका जो centroidal axis है इसका distance होगा neutral axis से again 24 centimeter, जैसे कि हमने previous case में find out किया. So this is y bar. Now I is again same and B is the width. किसकी width? It is the width of the web at the neutral axis, क्योंकि यहीं पर हमें shear stress find out करना है. So this is 1 centimeter. So this is 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. This is the B again. Now for this second area, web का जो half portion area आप हम इसे लेंगे. So now we will consider this area and we will use the relation for this area. So this is F. F is again the 200 into 10 to the power of 3. That is the shear force. Area is now area of this much of portion. So width will be 1 centimeter and height will be 25 minus 2 means 23. So this is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter into 23 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So this is the area of the web. And y bar means अब ये जो हमने एरिया कंसिडर किया है इसका सेंट्रोइडल एक्सिस हम मार्क करेंगे. So सेंट्रोइडल एक्सिस will lie at the mid of this height and this height is 23. So obviously from here to here the distance will be 23 by 2 means 11.5 centimeter. So this will be 11.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So this is the y bar and I is again same and b is the width of the web at the neutral axis. So this is b. So now solving it further, we will get shear stress at the neutral axis will be 45.2 megapascal. तो हमने सभी points पे shear stress in the flange at the junction with the web, shear stress in the web at the junction with the flange and shear stress at the neutral axis हमने find out कर लिया. Now we will locate these shear stresses. So this is the cross section given to us. Accordingly, जिस पॉइंट पे हमने shear stress की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट की है वहां से हम horizontal lines ड्रॉ कर लेंगे. And now I will draw distribution. It will be something like this. So सबसे पहले मैंने एक वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ कर लिया फॉर रेफरेंस और जहां पे मुझे shear stress का पॉइंट मार्क करने हैं वहां से मैंने horizontal लाइन ड्रॉ कर ली, showing with the orange color. Now shear stress at the top and bottom fiber will be 0. So I am marking it 0. 0 means this much. So this point will lie at this vertical line. Shear stress in the flange at the junction with the web, at this point it will be 1.77 megapascal. So this is the 1.77 megapascal. I am marking this point using some suitable scale. Now shear stress in the web at the junction with the flange, it will be 35.4 megapascal. So I marked it here. And at the neutral axis the shear stress is 45.2 megapascal. So I marked it here. Since the figure is symmetric, so same values will come below the neutral axis. So this is the point I have marked. Now I will join these points, let us say from 0 to 1.77 megapascal with a curve. This curve is parabolic in nature. Now हमने lecture 22 में, lecture 22 जिसमें horizontal shear stress distribution for rectangular cross section and circular cross section के लिए derivation किया है and there I have proved कि this distribution is parabolic in nature. So if you are not confirm about this thing, you can go and see my lecture 22 and then you will be able to understand that how this curve is parabolic in nature. ये curve कैसे parabolic है ये आप lecture 22 देख के समझ सकते हैं. So here I will use this concept. So from 0 to 1.77 this is parabolic in nature. Now from 1.77 to 35.4 this is along the same line. So I will draw these points with the horizontal line. Now again from 35.4 to 45.2 this is curve is again parabolic in nature and similarly below neutral axis the figure is symmetric. So same procedure will be followed, same values will be followed and similar curve will be followed. So this is the shear stress distribution for this I section जो कि हमने यहाँ पर find out किया है. Now area of cross section of this I section will be 20 into 2. This is the area of upper flange. 20 into 2. This is again the area of lower flange. So this is twice of 20 into 2 plus 1 into 46. This is the height of this web. So this is the area of web 1 into 46. So ultimately the area will be 126 centimeter square. Or we can say this will be equal to 126 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. Now mean shear, the value of mean shear will be force, that is shear force upon area of cross section. So shear force is given to us, that is 200 into 10 to the power of 3. This is the shear force given to us and area is 126 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. So ultimately this mean shear will be equal to 15.8 megapascal. Now the ratio of maximum shear to mean shear, it will be tau max upon tau mean. So tau max ये हमने already find out किया, this is 45.2 megapascal and tau mean this is 15.8 megapascal. So ratio of these two will be 2.85. So हमने इन दोनों shear stresses का means maximum shear stress to the mean shear stress का ratio भी find out कर लिया. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, आई होप कि आज जो हमने इस न्यूमेरिकल को सॉल्व करने के लिए जो प्रोसीजर अपनाया है, जो कंसेप्ट यूज किया है, वो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. फिर भी अगर आपके मन में कोई डाउट है तो आप मेरे गिवन कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स पे मुझे कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं या फिर कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके आप कमेंट भी कर सकते हैं. मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि आपके सभी कमेंट्स का मैं टाइमली और प्रॉपरली रिप्लाई कर सकूं. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो मैं आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब भी करें और अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में भी इसे सर्कुलेट करें ताकि बाकी लोग भी इसका प्रॉपर बेनिफिट उठा सकें. थैंक यू.